space and shielded all over the place. We're afraid of the world, of other people, of cataclysm, or the bad things happening to us personally, blah, blah, blah. So, we've shut down our sensing mechanisms. We'd rather just not know. Plus, we have such a dim view of life on the planet, of human nature and all that, that we've gotten terribly defensive. Well, all of this is heck on our internal sensing mechanisms. It flat out shuts down. Well, how about opening up? Would you be interested in sensing way more stuff? Now, you'd have to take the crap along with the good stuff, I'll tell you up front. That's another thing we do, always asking for that coin with only heads and no tails, refusing to accept that everything in 3D life has a tail side too. We think we can refuse it out of existence or some crazy thing like that. Or so you'd think to watch us in action. We're great refusers and resistors. Well, that just perpetuates garbage. Perhaps you'd noticed. Anyway, by just a few simple adjustments made in your internal landscape, you can begin seeing and sensing more widely and pretty much right away. You already do it, don't you see? You just have to open up to it to realize that this is just how things work. So, first adjustment, start living in heart. Well, duh, right? Second adjustment, allow the natural consequences of heart living to exist. And I list 4 of these. No judgment, losing a sense of time, an openness to all life, and you'll discover a deep flowing love of and for all life. Now that was the second adjustment, the natural consequences of heart living. Allow them. And the third one, open yourself to the realization that anything is possible, literally. So, now these presume that you also realize that mind is not the root to anything desirable on a permanent basis. Rather than being a root, it's a major tool we like to use. Now your belt sander is not a root to anything, nor is your car. They're great tools, more than handy for their purpose, but that purpose has nothing to do with enlightenment or ascension. See? Okay, and heck, now I've taken what was supposed to be a simple little 1 or 2 page explanation and invitation to view a live video journal and turned it into another journal in its own right. How the heck am I going to handle that? Post the live vid, the journal that points to it, then another journal reading the journal that points to the live video journal? Yikes! What great fun we have when we just follow the heart and don't allow the mind, with all its stodgy ideas of what is right or appropriate, to get in the way of things. Of just flowing, I mean. Who the heck cares about all that crap anyway? It will be whatever it turns out to be, and I'm sure that'll be fine, and we'll all reasonably enjoy it. Meanwhile, I don't have to tie myself up in knots just because mind is a little perplexed. Just get over it, mind. Take a chill pill and relax. Okay, so I'll close by saying that as you make this 9 or 18-inch march from the head to the heart-centered way of living, your sensitivity to energy will skyrocket. They just will. I gave you some ways here to encourage that, but you don't really have to do anything. Just start looking at things differently, simply knowing that you see more than you've allowed yourself to perceive. Just give yourself internal permission to really see whatever is here. Don't be afraid of anything. By relaxing like this, you set a tone conducive to opening up to life. And so, by going within, we go without. Heck, if you're really into this, you may be seeing auras in no time. You can see the beginnings of them even now. There's a kind of a white outline around people and things. Very regular, very even width, not very wide, and you can see this. Just settle down into heart, be still, and perceive. You'd be surprised what you're missing, what you've set your conscious mind to filter out, or the subconscious, whatever. The mind filters stuff anyway. So quit that. Be brave. Be in heart. No need to fear diddly squat. Don't forget you're a royal. You're the ruler of your own domain. Well, act like one. Reign,